The northern lights are caused by atoms and molecules in our atmosphere colliding with particles from what? Comets, the sun, or pollution? And the answer is the sun. The summit of Mount Everest marks the border between Nepal and what other country? India, Bhutan, or China? And it is China. Which of these is not a usual ingredient in a Greek tzatziki sauce? Garlic, cucumber, or fish roe? And the answer is fish roe. Who invented vulcanized rubber? Charles Goodyear, John Vulcan, or John Boyd Dunlop? And it was Charles Goodyear. What country do Ugg boots come from? Norway, Scotland, or Australia? And they are from Australia. Who first patented the Kodak box camera? Was it George Eastman, Ansel Adams, or Thomas Edison? And it was George Eastman. Who plays the bad teacher in the 2011 comedy film? Salma Hayek, Jennifer Aniston, or Cameron Diaz? The answer is Cameron Diaz. What oil is most commonly mixed with pigment to make oil paints? Olive, linseed, or coconut oil? And it is linseed oil. What are these shellfish called? Are they duck neck, goat's foot, or gooseneck barnacles? And they are gooseneck barnacles. What is the nickname of NASA's reduced gravity training aircraft? The Puke Plane, Vomit Comet, or Hurljet? It is the Vomit Comet. Which 1971 film featured Malcolm McDowell in a white suit and black bowler hat? The French Connection, Get Carter, or A Clockwork Orange? And it was A Clockwork Orange. What are the food ingredients of a ganache? Whipping cream and sugar, whipping cream and chocolate, or egg whites and chocolate? And they are whipping cream and chocolate. Who wrote the 2020 diet, Turn Your Weight Loss Vision into Reality? Dr. Phil, Dr. Dre, or Dr. Watson? And the answer is Dr. Phil. Who was the Prime Minister of Great Britain through most of the American War of Independence? Was it Lord North, South, or East? And it was Lord North. What were the books made from that the Mayans used to record information? Stone, cactus, or fig tree bark? The answer is fig tree bark. Which of these celebrities is the youngest? Kim Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, or Adele? And it is Kylie Jenner. What company produced the first handheld calculators? Sharp, Sony, or Texas Instruments? And it was Texas Instruments. Which of these was a hit song for Adele? Hello, Howdy, or Hiya? The answer there is hello. What is the low temperature freezing and storage of bodies in the hope of future resurrection called? Dianetics, cryonics, or neurogenesis? And it is cryonics. In what year did Steve Wozniak and Steve Jobs build the first Apple personal computer? 1966, 76 or 86? And it was in 1976. What is the name of a painting which is in a shape of a circle? A tondo, rondo or ovella? And the answer is tondo. Which luxury car manufacturer's logo is this? Aston Martin, Bugatti or Maserati? The answer is Maserati. What is the name of the rooster on boxes of Kellogg's cornflakes? Cornelius, Flaky or Corny? And he is Cornelius. An ovo-vegetarian diet excludes all animal-based foods except what? Fish, dairy or eggs? And it is eggs. Bartolomeo Cristofori was credited with which 1709 invention? Piano, flush toilet or steam engine? And the answer is piano. Who played Scarlett O'Hara in Gone with the Wind? Elizabeth Taylor, Rita Hayworth or Vivien Leigh? And it was Vivien Leigh. What rock was used for navigation by the ancient Chinese people? Magnetite, pumice or slate? And they used magnetite. What is a female cat called that is of breeding age, pregnant or nursing kittens? A lady, queen or princess? And the answer is a queen. How are neutrons and protons held together in a nucleus? With nuclear, electrical or gravitational force? And it's with nuclear force. The famous Blarney Castle can be found in which of these locations? Ireland, Germany or Romania? And it's in Ireland. Complete the title, the Pied Piper of Hamburg, Hamelin or Holland? And it is Hamelin. Which of these rivers flows from south to north? The Nile, Amazon or Yangtze? The answer there, the Nile. What are large volcanoes that rise from the seafloor called? Are they dormants, seamounts or sea canos? And they are seamounts. How many legs do scorpions have? 6, 8 or 10? And they have 8. Approximately what percent of a Coca-Cola Classic is sugar? 2, 10 or 20%? And it is 10%. Where is the humerus bone located? Arm, leg or neck? And it is in the arm. Which of these items is regarded as a so-called negative calorie food? White bread, banana or celery? And the answer is celery. How did entrepreneur Sergey Brin make his billions? He co-founded Google, invented Bitcoin, or founded eBay? The answer is he co-founded Google. Where would you wear a pantoffel? On your head, around your neck, or on your foot? And you would wear it on your foot. How many paintings did Van Gogh sell during his lifetime? 1, 22, or over 100? The answer is 1. What does GPS stand for? Global Positioning Solution, Satellites, or System? And it is Global Positioning System. Which of these actors has not played James T. Kirk in Star Trek? William Shatner, Chris Pine, or Patrick Stewart? And the answer is Patrick Stewart. What does IDK mean in text messages? I don't know, kiss, or kill? It means I don't know. Coho and chum are from which fish family? Snapper, rays, or salmon? And they are salmon. Which fruit used to be referred to as love apples? Passion fruits, strawberries, or tomatoes? And the answer is tomatoes. Who is the world's largest manufacturer of commercial aircraft? Boeing, McDonnell Douglas, or Airbus? The answer is Airbus. Perpetual motion devices are impossible on the ground stated by the first and second laws of what? Thermodynamics, gravity, or electromagnetism? And the answer is thermodynamics. Which fast food chain was Ray Kroc famous for rapidly expanding? Subway, McDonald's, or KFC? And it is McDonald's. Which is a British overseas territory Caribbean tax haven? Puerto Rico, Barbados, or the Cayman Islands? And the answer is the Cayman Islands. Andy Warhol's painting of which fruit was used on a Velvet Underground album cover? Apple, banana, or strawberry? And it was a banana. An in-depth report about a specific topic, the problems that surround it, and solutions is called what? A memo, white paper, or closure report? And it is a white paper. Who is this shaking hands with Elvis in 1970? Johnson, Nixon, or Ford? And it is Richard Nixon. Complete the title of this 2019 film. What has fallen? The sky, Humpty Dumpty, or Angel? The answer is Angel has fallen. What is the model of this Chevrolet Corvette called? Shark, Stingray, or Turtle? And it is a Stingray. What is a software program that crawls the web, searching and indexing web pages? A web creeper, cyber crawler, or spider? And it is a spider. Who is the artist in this picture? Frida Kahlo, Louise Bourgeois, or Lenora Carrington? And it is Frida Kahlo. Which brand of designer shoes did Sex and the City character Carrie Bradshaw have a thing for? Prada, Gucci, or Jimmy Choo? answer there, Jimmy Choo. When a chef puts out every ingredient needed to prepare a dish ahead of time, what is it called? A mise en place, prise chauffeur, or entree? And it is a mise en place. Which of the following is made from fermented soybeans? Tofu, nori, or tempeh? And it is tempeh. How is cholera spread? Mosquitoes, water and food, or sneezing? And it is by water and food. Who was the first Prime Minister of Australia? Edmund Barton, Chris Watson, or Joseph Cook? And it was Edmund Barton. Which of these was invented last? Water, spring, or mechanical clocks? And the answer is spring clocks. Which of these happened in England in 1666? The Norman Invasion, Wars of the Roses, or Great Fire of London? And it was the Great Fire of London. A giant African land snail can grow to be about how long? 3, 7, or 12 inches? And the answer is 7 inches. The Hubble Space Telescope was deployed on which space shuttle in 1990? Discovery, Columbia, or Enterprise? And it was on Discovery. What is the most populated city in China? Wuhan, Shanghai, or Beijing? And it is Shanghai. Approximately what percent of salt is the ocean? 3.5, 10, or 22? And it is 3.5%. Oncologists deal with the diagnosis and treatment of which disease? Heart disease, cancer, or diabetes? And it is cancer. What energy does the Earth give back to space? Nuclear, electrical, or infrared? And it is infrared. What are a leopard's spots called? Rosettes, stones, or shadows? And they are rosettes. Selenium came from the Greek word selene, which means what in English? Sun, star, or moon? And it means moon. What is the name of Stephen King's first novel? Carrie, The Shining, or Misery? And it was Carrie. What is the name of the Wright brothers' sister, seen here on her first plane ride? Catherine, Jane, or Mary? And the answer is Catherine. What is a tea or infusion made up of herbal medicines called? A brew, tisane, or bissell? And it is a tisane. Borat is a character created by which English comedian? Ricky Gervais, Rowan Atkinson, or Sacha Baron Cohen? And it is Sacha Baron Cohen. Who recorded the 1968 hit song Sympathy for the Devil? The Rolling Stones, Beatles, or Led Zeppelin? And it was the Rolling Stones. What company bought YouTube for $1.65 billion in 2006? Yahoo, Google, or Microsoft? And it was Google. This Botticelli painting is called The Birth of who? Mary, Eve, or Venus? And it is Venus. What stands at the western end of the Champs-Élysées Avenue, Paris? The Eiffel Tower, Louvre Museum, or Arc de Triomphe? And it is the Arc de Triomphe. Charles Louis Tiffany, seen here with his wife, made his fortune in which business? Oil, jewellery, or the stock market? And it was in jewellery. What is a device that allows commentators to draw a freehand sketch over a video? Is it a telestrator, VidDraw, or explainer pick? And it is a telestrator. The DuPont family founded its fortune in which product? Nylon, gunpowder, or fertilizer? And the answer is gunpowder. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is the most popular book from which business educator? Stephen Covey, Earl Nightingale, or Tony Robbins? And it's by Stephen Covey. Which of these is not considered a hotspot for volcanic activity? Iceland, Galapagos Islands, or Jamaica? And the answer, Jamaica. Which SI unit prefix means 1 million? Milli, mega, or giga? And it is mega. What does the colour of a star indicate? Age and temperature, age and distance, or distance and temperature? And the answer is age and temperature. Approximately how many chemical compounds are in a cup of coffee? 1 to 10, 50 to 100, or 1000 plus? And there are 1000 plus. What layer of the Earth's atmosphere contains the ozone layer? The stratosphere, thermosphere, or troposphere? And it's in the stratosphere. What is a minaret? A small doll, type of dance, or type of tower? And it is a type of tower. The Tigris River flows through which of the following countries? India, Iraq, or Egypt? And the answer is Iraq. Who was Grandma Moses? A country singer, artist, or church leader? And she was an artist. What country do Birkenstock sandals come from? Germany, New Zealand, or Argentina? And they are from Germany. What is gambaretti on an Italian menu? Mushrooms, shrimp, or breadsticks? And it is shrimp. Which of the following is not a good source of calcium? Yogurt, kale, or corn? And the answer is corn. Who wrote the book Rainbow Six? Tom Clancy, Stephen King, or Stephen Kuntz? And the answer is Tom Clancy. What shape are a camel's blood cells? Round, oval or humped? And they are oval. Which planet is known as both the morning star and evening star? Venus, Mars or Jupiter? And it is Venus. Approximately where on Earth are the doldrums? The North Atlantic, Equator or South Pacific? And the answer is Equator. What is unusual about pumice stone? It contains fossils, it's toxic, or it floats. And the answer is it floats. Who discovered electromagnetic induction? Michael Faraday, Thomas Edison, or Nikola Tesla? And it was Michael Faraday. Okay, how was that quiz? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and now try another quiz.